Today I wanted to make a video about 10 and under orange ball tennis, as well as the role of a court monitor. 10 and under tennis is played with these blue lines here, as opposed to the adult size white lines here. The court's a little bit smaller. I believe it's 78 feet long. And as you can see here, I believe it's like something 9 feet on each side shorter on both ends of the court. Now, one issue I ran into last year during an orange ball match against a team that was from a tennis club with a paid coach. So I was surprised this wasn't known. So I guess it's worth pointing it out for parents and players. When you're playing doubles in this short court orange ball match, the size of your service box doesn't change. Let me show you what I mean. So your opponent's going to get to hit the ball anywhere between the center service line and the blue line on the serve. However, during the point in doubles, the players are able to access the doubles alley here. Now, I had one opposing coach tell my player that since it was a doubles match, their kid's serve could land in this area, which, if you compare it to a regular-sized tennis court, you've got the whole square here. Can you hit your serves over here in doubles in a full court match? No. So I explained that to him, and he still didn't believe me. We had to go to the tournament desk and have them assure him I knew what I was talking about. Now let's talk a little bit about the court monitor role. A lot of times court monitors, they'll try to interfere with the match too much. The main thing you want to remember is this is the kid's match. It's not your match. So whether you have a kid on the team or whatnot and any vested interest in the match, you need to put that aside. When players are having scoring disputes, you can get involved, but you should let them discuss first. Just remember, in a year or two, these kids aren't going to have monitors. You're there to help promote the flow of the game and make sure things are moving smoothly. Your role is not to be the line judge, okay? If the kids that your team is representing on the court are not making good line calls and they're not calling balls out that are 5 feet out, that's on your players. It's not your job as the monitor to start calling balls for them. Now, certainly if kids are making horrible calls that are way in, and they're calling them out, certainly you can say something like, hey, this is where the ball has to land. Make sure you're 100% clear on the call. But again, it's not your job to be the line judge as a court monitor. And I can't stress that enough. So if you find yourself on the sidelines of a tennis match this season for the kids, make sure you keep it friendly. You make sure the kids are having a good time. Make sure the game's moving at an appropriate pace. But don't try to interject with the game. Mistakes happen. Kids are going to make some wrong calls. Kids are going to miss some calls. It's not your job to make sure that they're getting every advantage they can to win.